looking at playing Cleveland. That's it. I mean, it's the most important game because it's the next game. We worry about Cleveland, then whatever happens after that one, we'll worry about the next one. Worry about Cleveland and take the next one after that.
Has the team goal changed at all since where you are?
Last team goal, we have team goal is to try to win the game tomorrow. Other than that, there's no point looking past tomorrow.
Can you describe how kind of veteran teams change their approach? A lot of teams after the All-Star break, seems like this is when guys start to really gear up for the playoffs these last couple months.
Well, like I told our guys, you don't necessarily play harder. You just cut down on mistakes. You just try to cut down on your mental mistakes. You try to cut down on your blown defensive assignments, turnovers, things like that. I would hate to say you're going to play harder, but you're more focused. You may not try as many things. You try to make sure every possession is valued. And that's the thing I talk to our guys about, making sure now, it would be disrespectful for them to say, all right, now you got to play harder. Well, they already play hard. So the things we got to do is make sure we try to minimize our mistakes.
In the conference, it would seem like Miami and Detroit would be the two teams that have the most veterans and have done that kind of post-All-Star break gearing up before. Those kind of the two teams you'd maybe worry about?
No, we're going to worry. You just got to take them as a time. If we take care of our own business, we won't have to worry about anybody. If we just play our schedule out and do the best that we can do, then we'll be fine. We won't have to worry about this team winning, that team losing. We put ourselves in a position where if we just do the things that we need to do, then we'll be fine.
You think you're going to get a little...
Because we can't, what are we going to do? Me sitting down there in that office with my fingers crossed hoping Miami or Detroit or somebody lose? Last time I checked, it didn't work. It hadn't worked in the past 2.5 years, so I don't think it's going to work now.
I think you might get a little different feel from a team like Cleveland, whereas you guys are now, you've just as good a chance of getting the 2 seed as they do, really.
Well, I think they understand the importance of the game. Anytime you're playing within your own conference, so they understand that. And, it's difficult enough to win on the road. So they understand it's a road game. And we played well so far at home. So they understand that. They're going to be ready to play. And they got a good basketball team. Anytime you got LeBron and Hughes and those guys, they're talented. And so we got to be ready to play tomorrow. We just got to, but we have to be ready regardless of who we play. We have to be mentally focused and ready to play every night. So it's nothing going to change for us. We just got to try to minimize our mistakes, got to rebound with this team, and just go from there.
Do you consider the schedule in the second half, or after the post-All-Star break, do you consider that an advantage, considering you only got 6 back-to-backs and fewer games against the West?
I didn't even look that far. All I know, we play Cleveland tomorrow. That's the only thing that's important. If you start looking ahead, then you're not going to get anywhere. We just worry about Cleveland, then next game we'll worry about that one. But there's no point in looking ahead of anybody.
Do you keep track of the kid trade rumors at all, or the bench trade rumors? Because over the All-Star weekend, they were all over the place.
What is it going to do for us?
Well, they're chasing you in the Atlantic.
Well, you said the key word, chasing. So if we win games, they'll continue to chase. Last time I checked, if they win and we win, they don't catch up.
Must be nice.
Well, like I said, all our guys, you've earned that right because you put yourself in that position. Now you got to try to improve on it. Our thing is try to win every game, try to improve on it. I'm not going to sit there and try to say a number of games, a number of wins. Try to win them all. That's what you're supposed to do. And, we're going to try to go after Cleveland tomorrow. They're, like I said, a very good basketball team. Anytime you got LeBron and Larry Hughes, they got 2 of the best one-on-one players in the East. So we got to be ready to play. Our team defense has got to be better. We got to rebound the basketball. And we got to minimize our mistakes. And we can't give this team easy baskets because they thrive on that.
Did you think your team was trying too many things? Like you talked earlier about how second half you try to cut down on some of the things. You won't try as much as you did.
No, we're just trying to. No, they're not trying anything different. They're just trying to minimize mistakes. Maybe some of the riskier passes, maybe you don't try to throw those passes. We got to value every possession.
Is that part of kind of understanding what over the first 50 games or so what you can and cannot do?
Yeah, well, we should know now. We should know, what each other can do. Why you don't throw certain passes to certain guys. If they haven't proven, they haven't caught them in 51 games, they're not going to catch them now. So. And
that's what veteran teams do, right? Like veteran teams understand what everybody else on the team can do, understand
exactly.
Situations. and like when to get a certain.
Well, hopefully we have a better understanding that we've played enough games.
Yeah.
So, you just hope to do that, and I'm going to do my job as far as reinforcing, minimize mistakes. I don't want our guys not to be aggressive, but just not. You got to understand, it's just a difference that you're trying to cut down mistakes. Every possession is important because with 29 games to go, there are no, 15 games this season. You can look down the road and say, okay, well, maybe we can get this one or that one back. You start running out of games, you can't get them back.
Yeah. Sam, do you have a hard time not looking ahead? I mean,
no. I played in the playoffs before. I've been in teams as a coach in the playoffs, so. I mean, it's my first experience not being in the playoffs since I've been here in quite a while. So, no. I mean, I played in 2 Eastern Conference Finals, so I understand what playing in the playoffs is about.
But you don't, when you look at, as I said, like you're a game and a half out of 3, 2 games out of 2, you don't, a little bit of part of you kind of go, wow, it'd
for what?
be good to get a 2 seed, wouldn't it?
If we win, we might have a possibility. But we got to do we got 29 games to go, so we got to win our share. And then at the end of the day, come April 15th, or whenever last game of the season is, it'll all shake out in the wash.
What would be a nice number for you out of the next 29?
1 starting with tomorrow.
15 to 14?
1 starting with tomorrow.